All right. Okay, that should be good. All right. Can you guys hear me loud and clear? Hopefully everybody can. If you're hopping on in, let me know. I don't know how well it's looking, honestly, or how well it sounds, so you're just going to have to give me updates. And the chat. Hey, only rained lightly. Yes, you can hear me. Awesome deal. Today, we are going to be unboxing another Pokemon card box that I bought for, yeah, Pokemon, because I'm getting back into it. As you can tell, I feel like a Charmander tonight with all this orange and everything. But yeah, I just notified Messenger. Sounds kind of muffled. Is that better? Is this better? Testing. Testing. Hopefully that works. Sorry about that, man. It sometimes does that. It's a pain in the ass sometimes. Yeah, hit that like button, guys. Thank you so much for slaying that like button. I will do more Pokemon related stuff. Pokemon card unboxings mainly. Alright, it was wobbly for a second. Sounds fine to me? Okay, well that's good to hear. Hell yeah, man. I'm gonna wait for more people to hop on in before I start unboxing it. I don't know if you guys saw, but I bought like a very large box of Pokemon cards. It has Shaman. I like Shaman quite a bit, so I thought this would be a fun thing to unbox with you guys. I don't know what's rare in the packs or anything like that, so if you guys want to do research on the side while I unbox it, you guys can. That works too. I checked the address and it is the right one. I did not get the letter. Wait until after the weekend. Maybe it pops up. I asked my dad, who went to go check it the other day, and he said he didn't see one. So we'll just hope and see that it maybe it's back there. They just haven't put it in the box yet. I'm hoping that's what happened because they do that sometimes. They did it with my Bozo the Clown. Sometimes they'll just have stuff in the back. You have a Pokeball? I do not have a Pokeball. I would love a Pokeball, but I do not at the moment. Hopefully more people hop on in. Hop on in, everybody. If you're hopping on in, you need to let me know in the chat or hit the like button. That is the easiest way to let me know that you're actually watching. Right now, I'm assuming we have about 4 or 5 people watching. We got Antonis in the house. We got Nick and Thor. We got Philip. We got Shane. We got Rhiannon. We got some people hopping on in. Is Pokemon an anime show? Yeah, it's an anime show, which I just bought Season 1 on Blu-ray not too long ago. I'm really excited to unbox this. I just want more people to hop on it before we get started. I gave a close friend a Pikachu lamp one year. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, Pokemon is such a big part of my childhood that I'll always be a fan. Even if I do think that the more future generations are getting lazier and lazier with the Pokemon designs, I will always be a fan, especially of the OG Pokemon. The OG stuff, I will never not love. So, Bulbasaur, Gengar, a couple of my favorite Pokemon. If you ever want to send me any merch. Some actual lady, you know what? Dude, Walmart employees get so much hate. Just retail workers get so much hate. One of the greeters at Walmart today complimented my Bulbasaur hat. And I almost wanted a high five her because it's like the first time anybody's ever complimented my hat in person. This cost me $20 to get, by the way, this Bulbasaur hat. I love Bulbasaur so much that when I saw it, I was like, I have to get that hat. It's like I have to get. And I did. So, yeah, I was so thrilled to see someone actually acknowledge my Bulbasaur hat. It was the biggest highlight of the night to me. Okay, this is a public live stream right now. See, no one's getting notified by YouTube right now that I'm going live. Or they would have been popping up on in right now. There's no one being notified by YouTube. That's why I always tell you guys to slay that like button, because it does help get the video out there more. Let me go ahead and take a sip of water really quick while we're waiting. Pretty good. Lakshay, how you doing? Thank you so much for hopping on in. Glad to see you made it. We're going to be unboxing this today, so if you guys can help me out with the Pokemon unboxing, I'd appreciate it. So if you guys know maybe what packs are these, by the way? That's a good question. I should always probably look at that It's just a mix of random packs, so that's kind of fun. I still collect items from my past. It keeps the child in me happy. I agree with that. I genuinely do. You got to enjoy the little things in life. If you don't, then why you're missing out. If you don't enjoy if you're not somebody who enjoys the little things in life, you're missing out completely. I really believe that. Some people will say this is like a waste of money and shit like that, and it's like, what the fuck am I gonna buy then? I never understood why people criticize what other people buy. It makes no sense to me. Well, Funko Pops are a waste of money. Why do you even buy that shit? Pokemon cards are a waste of money. Why even bother? It's just like, what am I gonna buy? What am I gonna spend that money on? What else? I got food in the house. I got the essentials. What else is this money gonna go towards? It's like, it makes no sense to me. Like, sure, is there probably better places for money to go? I'm sure there are. But at the same time, it's like, damn, you're not living if you're not enjoying the shit you buy. It's like, gosh dang, money comes and goes. You know what I mean? And maybe I didn't explain that in the best of ways, but I genuinely believe you should just enjoy life. Have fun. If you have the extra cash, enjoy it. I still collect items from my past. I collect sports, wrestling cards, and fun pops, spend money, and enjoy life. I agree. I agree with that 100%. You only live once. Exactly. You only live once. Enjoy yourself. Have fun. Gosh, it's just, it always blows my mind. I'm not joking when I say that. I've heard that so many times growing up, that, oh, there's better things to spend your money on. It's like, okay, give me an example. What? Like, toilet paper? Like, seriously, like, you're just not going to enjoy life? Guarantee that person's probably miserable. Deep down, that person's probably miserable, and he's jealous that you're spending the money on things that you enjoy when he has, like, his own problems and own things that he has to spend money on. David, how are you doing? Thank you so much for hopping on. And the people who say your favorites is a waste of money are buying merch for their favorite sports teams. Yeah, probably. Yeah, they'll spend, like, fucking... How much does it cost for a football ticket? Like, front row seats, like $500, if not more. And they're fucking criticizing that you spend a few dollars on some Funko Pops and Pokemon cards. It makes no sense to me. 100% agree. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and get this out of the box really quick. I did open it already. Not like all the way through, obviously. But to make it easier for myself when I do. Look at that. I love Shaman. Shaman is one of the most underappreciated, cutest Pokemon out there. Just look at Shaman really quick. Isn't that an adorable little guy? Hell yeah, man. There's a giant Shaman card right here that I'm going to enjoy opening up. I have not bought in one of these boxes in so long. Again, this is me really just getting back into Pokemon. Do you like popcorn seasonings? Yeah. Do I like popcorn seasonings? I mean, I normally just enjoy butter on my popcorn. There we go. There we go. We'll go ahead and get the... that is packaged really nicely. Yeah, it is. Yeah, they do a pretty good job, I would say. How do I... Oh, I see. Wow, this is very layered, I gotta say. Okay, there's that code thing. Get this out very carefully. Okay, we got Shaman V. Nice, nice. Shaman V. I'll show you guys the cards in a second. I'm just getting them out neatly and tightly. Okay, we can throw that to the side. Okay, first off, I'm going to go ahead and show you the card I just pulled. 1 second. Okay, first up, we got this little Shaman V. This is a V-Star card, I think. Yeah, V-Star. Shaman V-Star. Very nice, very cool. This is not worth much of anything. I mean, it's one of the, you know, I'm sure it's not worth much. And then this is a Shaman V full art. I'm pretty sure that's what they call these. That's a Shaman full art. And I do like that. It looks kind of CGI, kind of like, you know, a video game version of the character. I like it. Hell yeah. 2 Shaman cards. Look, I'm a fan. He's a cute little guy. It's like a little dog, I'm assuming. Yeah. So we got those. Those are the obvious ones. We're going to put that to the side. And then we got this mega Shaman card right here. This ginormous one. I mean, to give you guys an idea, let's get the normal size and the... Yeah, look at that thing. That is a monster. Now, these are not worth anything to my knowledge. I don't think so. These are just for kind of display purposes. If you guys want to display them. Pretty neat. I like it. I like it. Why not, right? Okay, we put Shaman stuff to the side. As exciting as Shaman is, it's not the reason why I bought this. I bought it for all these packs. There are 8 booster packs in here. Let's get those. Hey, Harley, how are you doing? Thank you so much for making it to the Pokemon card unboxing video. I got 8 boosters right here. All right. Now, I don't know the popular cards in this series, so you might have to help me out a little bit. But we got some Fusion Strike. So that one has a Mew on it. Mew is one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. Love that. Got Mew. I don't know who this is. This is a Pokemon I've never seen before, but he looks cool. Lost Origin. Astral Radiance with another Pokemon. I do recognize him. I think that's one of the newest starter Pokemon, like Final Evolution. None of the cards in the package you bought are worth much, to be honest. That's fine. That's fine. Fusion Strike. We got, I think that's Genesect. And then we got more of the same old. Astral Radiance. So basically, and I'm enjoying. I used to enjoy this stuff as a kid all the time. Me and my brother used to have a giant collection. I used to have a giant card collection that I sold. Really stupid of me. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and dive into this. I'm just excited to get back into it, man. I've not collected Pokemon cards in so long that maybe one of these days I will actually buy a nice box set that actually has good packages in it. And oh, dude, you did not have to do that. Holy shit. Thank you so much, Nick and Thor. Wow, dude, I don't even know what to say. Like, that just took me by surprise. I really appreciate that level of support, man. Happy early birthday. Aw, thank you so much. I still got 2 months to go, but man, that's one of the, that is so generous of you. You did not have to go that far, man. I mean, wow. I don't even know what to say to you, dude. Thank you so much. That's not a small donation. That's a big one. So I appreciate it, dude. It helps out, man. It makes up for a lot of the the ad revenue I don't make. So I appreciate the donations. I appreciate the memberships. I appreciate the patrons, of course. So and by the way, I don't know if you guys noticed this, but I bought a new outfit today. I'm like all orange right now. I feel like a Charmander. Wow, thank you so much, Nick and Thor. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. For you, for that one, I'll let you pick the first pack I go for. So, like, wow, yeah. Thank you so much, man. I'm about to cry. You have no idea. I'm about to fucking cry. What pack should I unbox for? What pack should I do first, man? To give you kind of an idea. There's 8 of them. I'm not sure if you can see them. Just pick one. For that, you can just pick the card. Yeah, I don't care. You can pick the pack, man. That's pretty damn generous of you, I have to say. Seriously. It does look nice on me. I was surprised. I was like, fuck, I look good in orange. I never wear orange. So, yeah, thank you so much, Peachy. Pick the pack, man. 4th one. 1, 2, 3. I'm assuming you mean this bad boy right here. I'm assuming, or you mean the Genesect one. Which one did you mean? I'm assuming you meant this one, probably, right? This one right here? Or was it this one? The Fusion Strike or the Astral Radiance? Okay, so it was this one. All right, man. For that, yeah, you can pick. All right, let's go ahead and open this up. And is it 4 deep? 4 deep, like you turn it around, you put the last 4 up front. I think is what the plan to do is, y'all. So I think what you do is you turn it upside down. You take out the code thing. You put 1, 2, 3, 4. You bring that up to the front, and then you turn it around. That's exactly what you do. So first we got an Earth. We don't care about these. Earth energy. Or rock. No, that's a fighting energy. That's fighting energy. Sorry, let me get closer a little bit. Let me get closer to focus on that. Focus. Sometimes you got to give it a second. There we go. There we. We'll get there. Come on. Focus! No? We'll get there, I swear to God. Okay, it's focusing now. Can I... Okay, we got Zissou. Dart. Oh, I like that guy. He's cool. Dartrix? Just focus already, you mother... It do be struggling a little bit. Ugh. Trekking... Fuck, there we go. Trekking shoes. Growlithe. Weird version of it. I'm not sure where that's from. Bergmite. Oh, I love Rufflet. I even love his evolution more. Ponyta. Chatot. Ooh, a Heatran. Radiant Heatran. Ooh, nice. And then we got Regice, which... Ooh, Regice and Heatran. You know what, though? I do like Regice and Heatran. That's pretty cool Heatran. It has a weird, cool feel to it, honestly. He's pretty neat looking. I like the way his eyes light up. I like it. I like it. That's pretty cool. I had to get really close up there for a second. I apologize. But here's probably the best pull we got out of that one. Not a big deal or anything. We didn't get nothing crazy, so... Okay. Let's go ahead and do the one that was next to that one, the Fusion Strike. We're going to go ahead and dive into the Fusion Strike. I'm going to sell my old Pokemon cards. They are from the 90s and 2000s. Ooh, nice. I always like the Fire type. Yeah, Fire types are always badass. It's been a minute since I've been on. Yes, it has. Hey, how you doing? And yeah, I can get a church a lot of food with that 200. Seriously, man, you did not have to donate that much. I deeply appreciate that. That was very sweet of you to do. So, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. Okay, let's go ahead and get to the next pack here, which is, again, a Fusion Strike. Take that off. Here, let me go ahead and put Heatran to the side. I'm already struggling as a beginner. You know, I'm a beginner. Heatran's over there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, here we go again. Ah, we started off with a fire. Speak of the devil. Focus! Gosh, it's like so close. I don't want to take... Fucking focus, man. Okay, maybe it's the lighting that's making it... okay, you know, I'll just do it like this. This is... Okay, we got Fire Energy. This is actually a lot easier. I should have done this. Chili, Sillin, and Cress. Single strike. That's not a holo. That's a single... Okay, that's just a pretty cool looking card. Zoroark is one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. If I had a dream team, Zoroark would be in that dream team. Snom. Dreepy. Cool little freak. Makuhita. Rookity. Duramaka, but a ice-type version. Okay, Klefki. We got a big one! Maybe. Klefki's hollow, but Inteleon V. Peachy, how much is this? That's the Hussein Growlithe. I think it looks cute. It's got bangs. Yeah, it's pretty cute. Okay, Klefki, I'm going to put you down here because I don't think you're worth much. But Inteleon V, that's a big one. That's a big one. I'm very excited. I think I pulled a V card before, but that's pretty cool. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, so far, I'm pretty excited to get this Heatran and this Inteleon V. I think, you know what? It's an okay start, I must say. I know one of you has to have the information on these, right? The Heatran and the Inteleon. Please look them up and tell me what y'all think. Coming up. Oh, we're not in focus. There we go. Okay. It's been a minute since I've been on. Use it wisely. That's right. Yeah, thank you so much. Again, man, you did not have to go that far for me. None of these cards are big. That's like $4. I'll take it. I'll take it. Hi, everyone. Just want to stop and say hi. Hello. Would stay, but I'm sick right now. Don't get me wrong. I really love watching your videos. Just don't feel good. Kimberly, don't worry about it. I appreciate it. You know what? Because you said that, I'm going to go ahead and show you what we pulled so far. I pulled an Inteleon V, which... Focus, please. Please focus. You know, this has worked several times. Heatran, and Inteleon V. Yeah. But thank you so much, Kimberly, for hopping on in. I appreciate you. I hope you get feeling better. I'm sorry to hear that you're not feeling good right now, and I'm glad you enjoy the videos quite a bit. Thank you. I'm not sure how, has everybody been hitting like on the video, by the way? I haven't been paying attention. If you guys have been hitting the like button, I really appreciate it. I've been just so focused on unboxing the cards. So keep hitting those like buttons. I really appreciate it, guys. All right, let's go ahead and get into the next card really quick. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna save Mew for last because I really do love Mew and I feel lucky with Mew. So we're gonna go ahead and keep it going as like a pattern. We're gonna do this Dialga one with Astral Radiance. Yeah, we're going to do this Astral Radiance pack right here. So, let's go ahead and unbox this. I still can't believe you donated $200 to me, man. That was fucking awesome. I appreciate you. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Ah, thunder. Is it thunder or lightning? Might be lightning. No, I think it's thunder. Gosh, it's been a while. Energy Lotto. Overquill. No way, is that the evolution to Quillfish? Holy shit. You'd buy a lot of movies? Yeah, I could. Komodo. Bronzor. Such a boring little Pokemon. Oshawott. Nice. Hoot Hoot. Oh, dude, I've always loved Hoot Hoot. I've always loved Noctowl, too. Kricketot. Stantler. Classic. Super Effective Glasses are hollow. And then a Thievel. That's a ripoff of Swiper. You can't tell me that looks exactly like Swiper from Dora the Explorer. That's a ripoff. Okay. He's not a hollow, but these Super Effective Glasses are. I'm not really sure what this is worth, but I'm not sure if it's going to be worth all too much. Kind of a disappointing pack, but that's okay. That's okay. Let's keep it going in a pattern. So next up is, I think, we have a Lost Origin, which is one that I think we have 2 of those, and Astral Radiance. Let's do a Lost Origin really quick. Hey, I'm here for your channel and Rise to Fame. Thank you so much. Well, technically everybody here is part of my Rise to Fame, so I just appreciate every single one of you. But that was crazy that you did that for me, man. Like, seriously? You did not have to do that. I'm blown away by it. Oh my god, leave the Thievel alone. He's just a baby. He looks like a ripoff of Swiper from Dora the Explorer. I'm sorry. It's just how I feel. Okay, let's just go ahead and... What the fuck? Good god. Okay, that was weird for a second. My apologies. Okay, alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know the drill. This is fun. I'm actually having fun. Another lightning, I think. It might be lightning. I think it's lightning. Okay. Okay, we got lightning. Oh, we got a classic Pokemon from the first 150. Seadra, you best believe. Seviper. Always liked Seviper. More of an Arbok person myself, though. Stunfisk. Yep, one of the more boring Pokemon. I love Paris. Paris is a classic. Let me get these wrappers out of the way. Good golly. Paris. Parasect. That was my Parasect impression. NK. Basculin. Ooh, Jinx. Makuhita. Another one. Ooh, that's a really cool... That is a really cool Ariados. Is that a reverse holo or no? Oh, shit! Perfect! Parasect. That's perfect. What are the odds of that? Okay, so this is a reverse holo Ariados. That is a cool Ariados, I gotta say. Look at that. Is that not a cool Ariados? Let me get closer to the camera with this thing. Focus, please. There it is. That's a cool Ariados. I like that. That art is rather sick. How much do you get of the 200? Probably about, I would say probably for the most of it. I mean, they take like a couple bucks off most of the time. I'm assuming most of that will go straight to me. So, I mean, regardless, the gesture in itself was so sweet. But yeah, they do take a little bit, of it, and I guess it's understandable, especially to where like without this platform, I wouldn't even have an audience. So I guess it is rather fair, if I had to be honest, for them to take it in a sense. Though it's kind of also like, the ad revenue makes more sense. I would say the tips, though, which is basically what these are basically tips for those creators. I'd say it makes more sense that the artist would get all of it, right? That would make more sense to me. Yeah, knowing YouTube, big eye roll. All right, so we just did one of those. We're going to do another Astral Radiance, guys. We have 3 more packs. Let's hope we get something big. No guaranteeing we will. But, Tom, how are you doing, man? We are doing rather good. We're pulling Pokemon cards right now. I'm about to do another pack. Here, let me go ahead and restack my stack of Pokemon cards really quick, because that's going to bother me. Okay. Restacking my Pokemon cards. Sorry about this. Go ahead and put the Shaymins over there with the rarer cards, because that's technically what they are, but they're not worth much at all. All right, I'm not sure if I did it, but 1, 2, 3, 4. Did I do it? There we go. There we go. How you doing, Tom? And by the way, I'm going to go ahead and recalibrate what we pulled so far. These 2 came with the actual pack, so we didn't really pull these, but they're still here. They're really cool. We got a couple Shaymin cards, V Full Art, and then a V-Star card. Pull a cool Ariados and super effective glasses. Pretty cool. You got KFC, nice. And then probably my 2 favorite pulls so far, which is this really nice Entellon V and Radiant Heatran Inteleon V. Not Intellon. All right, let's go ahead and let's get going with the next one. All right. Go ahead and move the microphone back a little bit. I feel like I'm too close. All right. We got another Fire, which I feel like is our good luck charm, so maybe we'll pull something. Fire. Sweet Honey. Canceling Cologne. Piloswine, classic from the Johto League. Another Basculin. Ooh, a cute little Poochyena. That's a cute looking card, actually. Glameow. A Swinub next to the Piloswine. That's awesome. Yanma. Oop, reverse holo Miss Magius, which is a pretty cool reverse holo. Oh, I'm actually excited about that. I love Leafeon. Leafeon is one of my personal favorite Eevee evolutions. Hell yeah, that's a cute looking picture. I like that. You know what? I appreciate the artwork too. It's not about all the worth to me. It's just having cool looking cards, and that's a cool looking Leafeon. So this Miss Magius reverse holo, I don't gesture it's worth much of anything. It's just a cool looking picture. I like that. So nothing crazy from that one. Let me go ahead and read the comments for a minute. Yeah, the Sam and Colby meet moment. Yeah, earlier today they accidentally made their newest video go public, and everybody started freaking out, saying, "Oh my gosh, we got a Sam and Colby video on Friday," and it was by accident, of course. So they had to take it back down and make it private again. That was pretty good. Oh my god, leave the theme alone. All of the evolutions are elite in my eyes. I mean, there's specific ones I would love. Like, if I could have any evolution, I'd either have Leafeon or I'd have Flareon. Those are my 2 personal favorite looking ones. Obviously, I love Eevee. Eevee is one of the coolest Pokemon out there. You can't deny that. All right, we're going back to Lost Origin. Hell yeah. Going back to the Lost Origin stuff. And I don't know who this Pokemon is. Maybe you guys can inform me who that is. I'm not really too familiar with the newer stuff. I could probably name you all the Pokemon from, like, the Indigo League to the Hoenn League. Maybe the Sinnoh. But after that, not too familiar. And after this, we got 2 more packs. Let me go ahead and get that out of the way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I know you love Espeon and Umbreon for sure. Another Fighting energy. Toolbox. Very important if you're playing Dead by Daylight. Hariyama. He's cool. I've always liked Hariyama. That's a Hoenn League Pokemon, if anybody's unaware. We got this Arc Phone. I don't know why I didn't say that, but yeah. I don't think no one cares. Jinx. NK. NK is pretty cool. I actually like his evolution. I can't remember his evolution's name. Starts with an M, but... Squovit, I think is how you pronounce that. Phalanx. Classic. Poliwag. Ooh, a really nice gift energy. That's a cool looking energy. And then another Parasect. Nice. Nice. You can't go wrong with Parasect, honestly. You really can't. He's a joyful looking Pokemon. Gift energy. Not really probably worth a shit. So we got 2 more packs after this. I got a new ones, no idea. The first gen and second gen. I know those 2 gens because those are the ones I grew up with. Astral Radiance is the next one, and this looks like a kind of Typhlosion-esque character. If I'm not mistaken, does that not look exactly like Typhlosion from like the Johto League? Just a little bit, almost like more female-esque. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, deep down, I'm always going to be a Pokemon fan at heart, without question. Get rid of that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, what energy do you think it's going to be? Out of curiosity, what do you think the energy is going to be this time? Thank you guys for hitting the like button, by the way. Really appreciate that. We're at 11 likes right now, 8 views. 8 viewers right now, and 11 likes, and $200 in donations. Thank you so much, guys. That is very fucking generous of you. You think it's going to be water? They're just Husselin versions. They did a bunch of regional updates. Did you ever play Pokemon Go? Once in a while. I was more of a fan of the console games more than the Pokemon Go stuff. But Pokemon Go was pretty neat for what it was. I remember everybody walking down the street and just having a blast playing that stuff. It's a fire, but fire is our lucky element. So, our energy. Focus, please. Okay, fire energy. Hussein Heavy Ball. You used to love collecting Pokemon cards, but now you collect sports cards. I understand. That was a Ugly. Oh, that's... You know what? Me and my brother back in the day would have freaked out over this right here. Is it focused right now? That does not look focused. Okay, I'm going to do that again. That looks more focused. Okay. Uxie, there is a legendary Pokemon. Me and my brother would have freaked out at the thought of ever pulling a legendary. It wasn't even all about like the worth in our opinions. We just enjoyed trying to collect a legendary Pokemon. So Uxie, Rufflet, love Rufflet. Another Indigo Classic, Voltorb, just pretty much Pokeball with a face. That Growlithe, hell yeah. He's rather adorable. Another classic with a Ponyta. Rowlet. Oh, the same Ponyta, but it's reverse hollow. And we're going to end this off with a... Wow, that is dope. This is my first time ever seeing the... Is it the... Hold up. The Hisuian? The Hisuian. Braviary. I love the original version. I think it was the Alola. I think it was an Alola Pokemon. Maybe it was a Sinnoh Pokemon. I can't necessarily remember, but really cool. Really neat Pokemon. Okay, I guess I'm going to put the reverse hollow. I'm just going to put it in the pile. I don't think it's worth much. All right, we're on our final pack of Pokemon cards. This has been a pretty, very interesting unboxing video. And it is the Mew pack, by the way. This is our only Mew pack. So hopefully we pull something awesome. I'm going to see Bruce Campbell perform on Monday night in Indy. Aw, that is so cool, Harley. I'm jealous. Absolutely jealous. Come on, Mew. Bring us good luck. Quick question, guys. Mew or Mewtwo? Which one do you prefer? I'm more of a Mew fan myself. He's doing a game show. Ooh, nice. I think I heard something about that. Ah, Fighting Energy. Not lucky, but we'll hope for it. Ah, another classic. Lapras. Really interesting. That's like the, yeah, the Galarian version of Meowth right there, I'm pretty sure. Fusion Strike Energy. Meltan. Oh, a Toxel. Staryu. Classic from the Indigo. Mawile. Another Makuhita. I feel like I pulled at least 4 of these this entire time. More Peko. And we're ending this off with, well, technically that's a pretty rare Pokemon in itself. Not a card, but a legendary. That's kind of cool. Virizion. And then we got this little cute little ghost-type Pikachu looking thing. I know who he is. I think I've seen this guy before. Morpeko. Alright, so that was the Pokemon card unboxing. We didn't get a whole lot. More just casual cards than anything else. We didn't get really many crazy pulls. But overall, fun. That was a fun time, I have to admit. Really, really enjoyed that. I really do. I really do. It's such an enjoyable thing, man. And of course, these will go into my collection too. You know, it's really, really sweet. All right, if you guys are just topping on in, I'm going to show you guys every cool pull that we got today. So, bringing these up really quick. Super effective glasses. Shaman V Full Art. Shaman V-Star. Gift Energy. Miss Magius. It's a reverse holo. Inteleon V, which I think is our only actual V card that we pulled from a pack. Radiant Heatran, which I really do dig. And this Ariados. So those are all the cards we pulled on this live stream today. Now we can just chat. Thank you guys so much for joining me for that. I hope you guys enjoyed doing that. If you want to see more of me unboxing Pokemon cards, hit the like button. Again, become a member or patron. Maybe I'll do more exclusive stuff like this for the patrons and members. I'll just unbox Pokemon cards for you guys. Just extra footage of me doing that. And it's easy to do. I can go out, buy a pack of Pokemon cards, and it kind of counts as original content, more original than reactions. So, yeah. I appreciate it, guys. I really do. Thank you so much for watching me do that. All right, how's everybody's night going, by the way? Hopefully everybody's having a solid night. How are you getting card holder books? What you mean? Are you getting card holder books? I need to get myself a binder, yeah. Carolyn just hopped on in. Carolyn, we just unboxed a crap ton of Pokemon cards. Not sure if you're into Pokemon or not, but we just had a blast doing that. I also want to give a shout out to Nick and Thor again for donating $200 out of the blue. He did it for an early birthday present, which was very thoughtful and very sweet of him to do. So again, I really appreciate that, man. I will not let that go just that easily because that is a big donation. Like, holy hell. All right, let me go ahead and move these cards over a little bit. I do have something to put them in, though. I do have something to put them in for right now, at least. I got my cards in a book. It helps me keep them nice. Yeah, I do need to get myself another binder. I don't have a binder for my Pokemon cards right now. I got a binder for my Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. I couldn't hop on early, but I do like Pokemon. We got some pretty okay pulls, honestly. Nothing crazy, but it's been pretty okay. My night has been good. I went a little jog today, and it was terrible. I would have loved to have a jog with you. I want to go jogging. I want to go on, like, hikes and stuff, but I don't know when to do them with. I would love to go on jogs and hikes. I'm going to go ahead and change the name of the live stream really quick. I'm going to keep it the same, but then... Okay. There we go. There we go. I only got into playing Pokemon Go, and my son got me into the anime. The anime is a good watch. It really is, especially the first series. Oh god, jogging is awful. I used to love it to run, but I need to get back into my cardio. Yeah, it's one of those things where like once you start kind of pushing, not doing it as much, you really start. Yeah, like I remember I was talking to my parents, and they were really like in pain after mowing the lawn with a push mower, and you know my dad is he's retired right now and everything like that, and I think it's because the lack of actually doing a lot. You know, being retired, you know, there's not much to do. It really does affect you when you start wanting to do things again. Like you start going out there and start exercising. It's going to get to you. It's going to hurt a lot worse there and then than it will be down the road. The more you continue to do stuff, the better you'll get at it, and your body will start getting used to it. You have a trail near your house? Nice. Nice. My notes so far, this is the highlight of my night. Oh, thank you so much, Philip. I appreciate that, man. Dark types are cool too. I like dark types. What would your dream team be, guys? If you had a dream team of like your favorite Pokemon, how would your dream team go? Out of curiosity. I'll show you mine really quick. Let me go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys my dream team. No, I'm probably just gonna have to tell you. If I had a dream team and you have 6 Pokemon on your team, I would probably have a Venusaur because by now my Bulbasaur would probably be evolved to a Venusaur. Bulbasaur is my favorite Pokemon of all time, and well, unless it gets to choose, then maybe it would stay a Bulbasaur. But honestly, I wouldn't mind having a Venusaur. Venusaur would be on my team. He'd probably be my starter Pokemon. Bulbasaur would be so Venusaur. I would have an Electabuzz, Gengar, Zoroark, Magmar, and I would have a Golduck. I'd have those 6 Pokemon on my dream team. Gengar is one of my I love ghosts and stuff, and Gengar is so classic. That's such a tough question. I know. I've always talked about this with my buddies though. What would be your dream team if the Pokemon world was real and you could go out on your adventure and journey? And I would definitely start out with Bulbasaur. That would be without question. And then I would probably try to aim to catch a Gengar or at least a Ghastly to evolve it to a Gengar at some point. Zombieland cardio, yes. One of the most important rules to have cardio, yeah. And if you're hopping on in, guys, please join the conversation. Be a part of tonight's live stream. Really means a lot. Charizard. Here's an easier question. Here's an easier question. Let me go ahead and do this. Let me go ahead and do this. This is an easier question. And let's just say we are all starting out in the Indigo League, okay? That would save time. Let's say we're starting out in the Indigo League, and out of these guys, who would be your starting Pokemon? Your starting Pokemon, if you were starting out in the Indigo League and you had to choose between those 3. That's a pretty simple question. So ready for the new Sam and Colby Sunday? Yeah, same here, man. I was pretty excited when I saw that post, and then it was actually a false alarm. I kind of had a feeling it was going to be. I was like, oh, this is probably going to get taken down immediately because, yeah, it was like 2 days early. I'm going to do something really quick. Isn't the third one a turtle? Yes, turtle. He's a water type. Charmander is the fire type. He's like a little gecko lizard. And Bulbasaur is kind of also like a lizard, I think. I think he's a frog, maybe. And whatnot. Mike, how you doing? Not going to stay, having a bad night. Just wanted to say hi. Oh, I'm sorry having a bad night, man. Why you having a bad night, bud? Yeah, I saw that on Twitter. Seems like they haven't been posting as much this year as so far is understandable with Colby. Yeah, well, and also you got to keep in mind too that Sam and Colby's channel, no matter what at this point, all of their videos are going to be banger videos. Their views are going to always probably be over 1 million views. At this rate, they are so damn successful that they have nothing to worry about. They don't have to keep posting videos to make up for the lack of like the last video and how much money it's making. They might even post like 3 videos a year, and those videos will get so many views that they won't have to worry about money. I mean, it's their videos are definitely more quality over quantity at this point. Where I post a lot because I try to make up for a lot of the stuff that, the lack of views I get. They will never have to do that because their channel has just grown so much. So, I mean, it's one of those things, Okay, it looks like most people would probably choose Charmander, which is not surprising. That is like the fan favorite of all 3. Now, Bulbasaur for me. Bulbasaur has always been one of my personal favorite Pokemon. So, like, I'd have to go with Bulbasaur. I'd have to. Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those things, man. They don't even have to worry about posting a video every month now. If they wanted to, they could probably post a video this month, wait a couple months, post another video, and they'd probably still do okay. In all seriousness. I mean, to give you an example, man, I had one of my videos hit 120,000 views, and that one video probably brought me in about $700. To give you an idea of how well views do for people and how big they can really get. So that's 100 something thousand views, almost $1,000, right? So now imagine that times like 10. I mean, they're probably bringing in close to $10,000 per video, if not more than that. So yeah, if not more, to be honest. I want to review Life of Luxury channel. Yeah, I need to check that out. I'd go with Gengar, Espeon, Dragonite, Roserade, Charizard, and Empoleon. Empoleon, I could see you starting out with a Piplup. That is pretty cool. Piplup or Charizard. That would be that's a great dream team, honestly. Dude, that's crazy. They are loaded with money. Oh yeah, no, they make more money than that. And just think, dude, they have a reaction channel now. Now they don't even have to worry about, not only making millions, like probably millions of dollars on their first channel. Now they're going to be making about as much money as they are making on that channel now on their second channel. So, and that's not even counting their singular channels, Colby and Sam's original single channels. These guys are millionaires, 100%. 100%. They are fucking stacked in cash. Piplup's your favorite water starter? I remember watching the Sinnoh League back in the day, and we all freaking loved watching Dawn and her Piplup. Yeah, and the merch. We're not even counting the Explorer Club, their memberships. Yeah, they're making a lot of money, man. They have, to where I have to right now currently I'm pretty much relying more on not only donations but people who are becoming members and patrons to my channel. Those are the guys who are helping me financially right now, more so than even my ad revenue, because yes, I hit over 1,000 subscribers, but I'm always copyright claimed, and I'm being more copyright claimed now than I've ever been before because of how big I'm getting. I'm getting bigger, and they're noticing me more, so now they're going to start pointing out the copyright claims on my channel a lot more often. That's just something I have to get used to at this rate. I loved when they did post every week, because at one point when I saw Texas selling fireworks, I watched them and I was excited. Yeah, I bet. So, I mean, it's a struggle. It really is. Especially where I don't have original content. Right now, the dream is to get enough supporters so one day I will actually be able to make my own original content like they do and actually try to make more money off the original content than just the reactions. I'll still do reactions to paranormal investigations and stuff and movies, but I would rather, I'm hoping that one day I can get enough supporters backing me up to where I can actually start doing original content with my friends, and then we can start, of course, bringing original content to you guys, elevating the channel to another kind of level. That's the goal for this channel. I will say my favorite water Pokemon is Meryl, just not very strong. I guess it depends on how you raise it, right? Arguably, Pikachu went like toe to toe with some legendaries at some point. So I think he even beat like, didn't a Charizard beat an Articuno at one point? I mean, it just depends on how you train it. If we're talking like the Pokemon world, and not yeah. God, I fucking love Pokemon. I love Pokemon. I just knocked my water bottle over. Austin, yeah, incredible. I hope you get that big one day. Definitely believe in you, man. Always wanted to do YouTube, just can't get over camera shy. I'd say anybody can do it. I really do. Most of everybody, I think, could be get used to the idea of being in front of a camera. I was an incredibly shy person. Can you still do movie reactions on Patreon, and do you get copyright? You know what's funny? Actually, Harley, I gained 2 copyright strikes on my Vimeo, which is where I upload full-length movie reactions. I can still do that, but the issue is, I think, with movie reactions at the current moment is the way I have to film them. I have to film them both together, both files. So, like, the movie and my reaction are both in the same file. What I need to try to do is try to film the reactions, but film them in 2 separate files. So I'll film the movie itself and the reaction at the same time, but 2 different files, so we can edit out, like, any copyright claimable things in the movie, make it easier to avoid that stuff. But right now, the way I'm filming, it's not really easy to avoid copyright claims. So I'm trying to figure out a way to do it easier than the way I've been doing it for the past couple years now, if that makes any sense. I gotta figure out how to do it. I know movie reaction channels can do it. I just don't know how to do it yet. Watch any new movies lately? No, but I bought Cocaine Bear, and I'm hoping to do a reaction to that as soon as possible. Like, right now, what I need to do is hire an editor full-time. So for the people who are, like, literally helping me monthly on Patreon and members, I just want to let you know that the money will obviously go to the equipment I need for future, paranormal investigations and stuff, but for, like, movie reactions and reactions to, like, the really mostly movie reaction related, that money will be donated and paying off editors to help me edit the movie reactions that I cannot necessarily edit myself. I edited The Children the other day, and I remember my nerve damage in my arms actually really started to bother me, and I've been doing stretches and stuff trying to get my nerves back in order. But at the same time, it still does not help me when I'm sitting here for a couple hours a day and editing a video. So the money that you donate, like Carolyn, Peachy, Harley, or just a lot of people. I don't think Harley's a member. My apologies, but the people who are members and patrons are really helping me out in such a big way, because I'm at a stage where I can't physically, like, sit here and edit videos and, like, long movie reactions every day. So I got to be able to pay an editor, and the Elvis reaction was actually edited by another person. So nice. I need to see it still too. Been doing a lot of rewatches with the movies I got. So, like, if you are one of those people who love to donate to me, I always highly recommend just becoming a patron to my channel. Like, it's a monthly thing, but you're still donating just monthly. And you're also helping me out, because the more people who become members and patrons, more people are going to start hopping on the bandwagon, because they're going to be like, oh, there's a lot of people, actually supporting this guy, so maybe I should hop on the bandwagon with them. And that's kind of what I was hoping would happen more so. Oh, thank you for the likes, guys. I see more people hopping on in. Hey, thank you guys for joining. Good night, Carolyn. Thank you so much for hopping on in. I really appreciate you hopping on in tonight. And please go back and watch the unboxings. I really think you'll enjoy them. I'm actually enjoying unboxing Pokemon cards. I'm hoping we can do more of this stuff in the future, guys. Again, hit the like button if you want to see more Pokemon card unboxings on the channel. It's kind of like a side hobby thing. Again, I want to bring more original content. This is always a channel for me to be me on top of everything else. So I hope you guys enjoy just me in general. If you guys enjoy me, then yeah, hit the like button on this stuff, because I do like talking about passionate things I'm passionate about, and hobbies and Pokemon and animes and horror movies, which horror movies is a big part of my life. Good night, Pete, Carolyn. Thank you so much. Oh wow, a lot more people are Charmander fans than I thought. Oh wow, hell yeah. Charmander turns into the goat Charizard. Yeah, Charizard's a fan favorite. I've been in a different phase lately. Been buying horror movie posters and framing them and putting them on my walls. That's a dope hobby to have, man. Plus, the Charmander episode is so sad. It really is. It really is one of the most tear jerking moments. This, I don't know if you guys have ever seen the Indigo League, but basically, there's like a Charmander that was abandoned by its trainer and left on a rock in the middle of nowhere. And he's just been sitting there this entire time for like days on end, just waiting for his trainer to come back. But his trainer ditched him because he viewed the Charmander as a weakling. So he just wanted nothing to do with it. And yeah, it's sad because then Ash and him have to go and try to save this Charmander before the light on its tail goes out, which if it does, the Charmander will die. And it's a very sad episode. One of my favorite Brock moments, actually. I think that was one of my personal favorite Brock moments, is when he walked up to that trainer, grabbed him by his shirt, and picked him up and said, "Go get that Charmander. You go get it right now." And one of the most fucked up episodes too, because the fucking trainer straight up just said, "Who cares if his light goes out? He can die for all I care." Basically, it was one of the craziest episodes and pretty heartfelt too. Like it was really great. One of my have you remember the Eevee brothers? That was a fun episode. Yep, it has a 5-year-old sobbing. Yeah. What? Oh, dude, that shit makes me cry today. You kidding me? But Bye Bye Butterfree. Oh my gosh, I cry till this day. The music, the way that the Pokemon looks back at its trainer while it's flying away and crying, gives me chills every time. It's one of the saddest fucking episodes ever. When Ash just finally just comes to acknowledge that he needs to let his Butterfree go, or the Butterfree will not live a happy life and have a family. Yeah, I know who you meant. 5-year-old you. Yeah, you're sobbing. I was sobbing too. There's no shame in that. I cried like a bitch. When Pokemon did it right. Every emotional moment in Pokemon did it right. One of the biggest ones too is of course uh saying goodbye to Pikachu when Ash will like they come across the herd of wild Pikachu, and then he notices that his own Pikachu is starting to like fit in with the group and everything, so he just feels like he has to abandon Pikachu right after. Like, and then Pikachu like just looking shocked and stuff. Like, why are you doing this? Why are you abandoning me? Makes no sense why you're abandoning me. Hey Cheyenne, thank you so much for hopping on in. Glad you can make it. The Pikachu episode made me cry too, and then all the Pikachu's like at the end cheering on Pikachu to go back to his trainer and stuff. That little moment when you see Pikachu running up to Ash and stuff, and Ash is starting to cry and everything, and they hug it out. It is a good episode, man. It's a sad episode. I love that shit. I love that shit. Fucking Indigo League. You are so late. We're an hour in. You won't believe what happened today, Cheyenne. I'm gonna keep I'm gonna keep clapping for Nick and Thor. Nick and Thor donated $200 to me. Blew my fucking mind. Like in the first 10 minutes of the live stream. The Pikachu episode didn't do it for me, but episode 1 and he gets attacked by the sparrows still makes me cry. That's a pretty good one. No, I think, and you know what annoyed me about Ash back in the day? Like I love Ash, man. Don't get me wrong. Ash, of course, is an icon to me. He is a big part of my childhood. But one of the most annoying parts about that show was how often Ash felt the need to let his Pokemon go because he felt they would be happier. It happened so fucking much in that show, and I'm not afraid to emphasize on the fucking. It happened so fucking much in that show that it got annoying. It really did. It's like, dude, what are you doing? Every Pokemon you catch, you're just letting go. It makes no sense. Like he did okay. And I know what you're gonna say. I know what you're gonna say. Jordan, it was the right thing to do. He was just thinking about the Pokemon and stuff. I understand, but at the same time, I felt like he overdid it in some places. I know. I know you're gonna give me hate for it, but I could not stand it every time he would do that because it broke my heart. You know, one Pokemon I don't even think they acknowledged that he got rid of, that he used to have. They never re-acknowledged that he ever got rid of it. You remember he had a Primeape? You remember he had a Primeape and he gave him off to a world's like fighting tournament specialist or something like that to have trained? Yeah, he just gave his Primeape up and they never go back to it, to my knowledge. They never acknowledge it ever again. It was like like Primeape. No. Primeape was hilarious. Every time he'd come out of the Pokeball, he'd beat the shit out of Ash. And then Primeape starts crying to him and stuff. That little monkey face just looking. It's like, And then he would do that typical thing where he would look at the Pokemon, smile with his hat leaned down, and then just turn around and run. You'd see like slivers of tears going down his face. Yeah. I just didn't buy it all the time. I was just like, damn, dude, stop getting rid of your Pokemon like they're nothing. Hey, Jason, thank you so much for making it. Kind of excited for the new Insidious. Same here, man. I'm looking forward to it. By the way, guys, slay that like button if you're just hopping on into the live stream and have not slayed that like button. We have 62 views and 15 likes. I know we can do better with the likes. I love Charmander. I love Charmander too. Charmander's a classic, of course. Hell, you agree with me, Peachy? Yeah, no, it sucks. I did see that red thing, $200 up there. Nice. Yeah, it was crazy. It blew my mind. It was really, really fucking thoughtful of him. Charmander to the GOAT. Bulbasaur's my favorite. It's my birthday today. Oh, well, Ghoul Games, happy birthday, man. Happy birthday. Hell yeah. I'm glad I caught you live. I mean, seriously, happy birthday. Today is also my little sister's birthday. Today is my sister Brittany's birthday. Well, yesterday now, but she just turned 16. Hey, I see more people hopping on in. Glad to see it, guys. Well, not too long ago, we just got done doing an unboxing for the Pokemon stuff. Ponyta is one of my favorites. Ponyta's a good, cool one. Yep. Rapidash. Remember that episode with Rapidash and Ponyta? And I remember, like, wasn't it like a Doduo or something like that? Like their fastest Pokemon and Rapidash, like Ponyta evolved to Rapidash. It was a pretty cool episode. That's another classic. Of course, you got to remember the classic episode when Ash and them go underground and find a pterodactyl, and it picks up Ash, and then Charmeleon evolves to a Charizard because pterodactyl, pretty much flipped him off. It's 5:30 in the morning for me right now. Oh, wow. I always wanted a fire horse when I was a kid. I mean, it would make you look like a pretty big badass, wouldn't it? Yeah, Aerodactyl, not pterodactyl. Aerodactyl, yep. And then, yep, Charmeleon evolves to a Charizard and beats the shit out of that thing. Yep. You remember, like, in the Johto League when Misty and Ash dueled over a Totodile? Yeah. That was fun. And then Totodile just chose Ash because, main character. Have you ever watched 8 Mile? If you haven't, I recommend it highly. I have seen 8 Mile. Yep, it was a while back, but I did watch it. It was a hell of a movie. It was a one-time watch. I don't remember too much about it, but yeah, Ash's Charizard. It's such a little punk. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. It never made any sense to me why Charizard would treat Ash like that all the time. I always found it annoying that he would. If I had to be honest with you, he was just rebellious in a sense, but I'd never understood why, because at the same time, like, Charmander would have died if it was not for Ash. And it made no sense to me why all of a sudden Charizard would just really shit on Ash. Wasn't he, like, responsible for, like, causing Ash to lose, like, the Pokemon League or something like that? I'm pretty sure it was Charizard's fault. Like, Charizard just would not obey him at all. And he just like fell asleep on the course or something and he was disqualified. Yeah, it was pretty embarrassing. I would have been pissed as a trainer. Obviously, Ash probably should have done more to train with Charizard, but Charizard was really a stubborn. He was stubborn. My other favorites are Psyduck and Pikachu. Psyduck's a pretty classic Pokemon. When Ash gave them their freedom, where did they go and what did they do? I'm just assuming they just lived a life, is what I'm assuming. I think they did to show difference between personalities of Pokemon, but it irks me still to this day. Yeah, it made no sense why he, of all the Pokemon there, it made no sense why Charizard was the one to ignore Ash. It made no sense. It was like Charmander owed Ash its life, basically. In all seriousness. And then just for him to like treat him like shit, it made no sense to me. Did you ever try to rap that Pokemon rap song? Diglett, Nidoran, Mankey, Venusaur, Rattata, Spearow, Pidgey, Seaking, Dragonite, Porygon, Ghastly. I think that's how it went. Something like that. The Poke rap? Yeah, man. I used to watch all that stuff. My favorite was actually Team Rocket's Rockin'. I think is what it was called. Team Rocket's Rockin', talking trouble, walking trouble. Team Rocket is the OG. Is the GOAT in Pokemon. I'm sorry. Team Rocket has always been there. Always been there. Even beyond like Misty and Brock. Team Rocket has never left Ash's side. They might have been pesky, but yeah, I've tried the Pokemon rap. I failed 98% of the time. Have you ever seen the Spanish version of the Pokemon theme song? I think I have. Yeah, I think I actually listened to most of the different versions. Every protagonist needs a rival. That's right. I wouldn't say Team Rocket was very much not even in that realm of rival because they never really kept up with Ash in any sense of the word. They would always lose. I mean, always lose. Gary, beat Ash on several occasions. I think it's a bummer that they kind of threw Gary to the side. Gary just completely, everybody forgot about Gary. Everybody. And Gary was like, the spoiled punky kid in the beginning, always telling Ash that he's a loser and stuff like that, and Ash would never amount to anything, and then Ash beat him in the Pokemon League and stuff. I mean, it was just kind of, he really went nowhere after Johto, I think. They brought him back once in a while, like the Sinnoh League. They brought him back every once in a while, but he never went anywhere after that. It was just kind of a bummer, man, a complete throwaway character. And the way they built him up, it's a bummer. It's a bummer. I was so close to getting spoiled to the Mario movie because I'm glad you clicked off of it. Yeah, I would. I do try to avoid spoilers at all costs. My favorite characters other than Ash is Brock. Brock is a badass, dude. Brock has always been one of my favorite characters by far. By far. I would say, if I had to give you my personal favorite characters, I'd probably go, Ash at number one. I've always been a fan of Ash, especially the earlier years. The guy was he was savage, man. Ash, he was a savage. James is one of the best. I was about to say his second favorite is James. James was hilarious, man. I remember when, do you remember the episode where he was talking about his backstory and how, like, this rich girl was trying to marry him and stuff, and his Growlithe was, like, his best friend? And the story of his childhood, and he talked like he died back then. It was hilarious. It was, he is and I do miss the old voice for James too, because that old voice actor, he nailed it, man. He was so good. One of my favorite parts of James, when James was in like an episode, was the whole Titanic-esque kind of Pokemon episodes, where they go on the ship, and the ship starts sinking, and they all have to evacuate and stuff. And Meowth James gets tricked into buying a Magikarp with a golden Pokeball that was just painted gold, and Meowth goes and he says, "It's just gold painted," and he puts his claw marks on the Pokeball, and James is like screaming. It kills me every freaking time. I'm gonna look up that scene really quick, actually. I'm gonna look up that scene really quick. It's so good. Oops, sorry, I had that turned down. That's the moment he bought the Magikarp. I'm talking about the moment when fucking Meowth loses his shit. I don't think we're gonna find that moment though. That's a bummer. I really wanted to see the moment where Meowth just loses his shit. Oh well. I'm James, your master. Oh baby. Well, if you're the master, don't be afraid of it. Don't be scared of it. Yeah, he was great. Did you hear about the Conjuring show that was announced? I did. I'm not sure how well that's going to work, to be honest. I wasn't really excited when I heard the Conjuring show. Have you seen the Amish skit where a guy mispronounces Pokemon names on purpose? I did not see that. Paranormal Activity Next of Kin in 2021 or 2020 is a damn underrated. Have you seen it? No, I've heard good things about it, though. I have heard good things about it. Smosh, not Amish. Oh no, okay. That makes more sense. No, I did not see that. Never seen a Pokemon movie or show. I played the games. Have no interest in the movies or show. I highly recommend the movies and show. I do. Especially the Indigo League stuff. I was obsessed with Pokemon. The first movie. It was like the only movie I would watch for 2 months straight. I was about 7 years old at the time. That's awesome. That is awesome. Yeah, we really. I remember when we used to rent Pokemon 2000, the movie with like Lugia and stuff from Hollywood Video. Yep, the Smosh skit is iconic. Not sure how it ages now. Yeah, I haven't heard. Smosh hasn't been really as popular as they used to be, to my knowledge. No one really talks about Smosh anymore. Now it's all about Moist Critical, Mr. Beast. Um, who else is really big at it? KSI, Logan Paul. People talk about those guys more than most of any other content creators. Mainly, the ones that used to be very popular, like Smosh, don't really get talked about anymore. Sam and Colby get talked about more than probably Smosh at this rate. I haven't really heard a lot. I remember their Link song. That's something I remember about them. To the L to the I to the N to the K, works tights every day. Don't give a damn what you say. I like to immerse myself in the Pokemon world back then. Same. Same. I do not like Logan Paul either. I don't like Jake Paul in the least. I don't even like KSI at this rate. You know what annoys me about KSI, man, is because he has potential to be such a better creator. He really does, but there's some things that he's been saying and things that he's been doing that just been really getting annoying. Anthony Padalias been killing it after he left Smosh. Oh, really? You like Logan in WWE? I've heard he's probably a decent fighter. Charlie isn't really that big, honestly. When people talk big YouTubers, they usually say the big dogs like Mr. Beast and Dream and etc. Oh yeah, Dream, that's another one. Yep. Charlie's he's getting bigger. I would say he's bigger probably today than was like a few weeks ago, especially with everybody talking about him over the whole Sneeko incident. A lot of people have been he's become a meme now. They're called magazines. I mean, it really blew up. I mean, even Meat Canyon made a video about it, and then people started looking into it even more. He's probably not, of course, he's not as popular as Mr. Beast or anything like that, but he probably got a little bit bigger after this year. Anthony is one of a kind. How did Logan not get canceled after the Suicide Force video? Pure luck. I don't even think it was luck, man. I just think it was just a bunch of assholes who didn't want to go the next step. And I wouldn't even say canceled, man. Well, his YouTube channel should have been turned off. I mean, his YouTube channel should have been done at that rate because that was breaking a lot of guidelines. So his YouTube channel should have been just done, but he got away with it, unfortunately. They pretty much just told him, make an apology video or we're going to like remove your channel or ban you for however long, and that was basically what he did. He recently interviewed Call Me Chris and Pat from Good Game Theory. Oh, interesting. Yeah, Logan Paul, he's dodged a lot of bullets. I do not agree with that at all. He has been getting 1 to 2 million views per video for a while. He makes most of his bank on Twitch nowadays. Yeah, he does a lot on Twitch. Yeah, he does. Yeah. Yeah, where Mr. Beast probably makes, I mean, it's like, over like the 100 million views or like something like that on his videos. Yeah, Mr. Beast is kind of, he's a juggernaut compared to Penguin Z0. Apology vids can be, they can be the worst, especially if you know that you don't feel, especially if you don't feel that there's any real remorse or regret behind it. I really, the only things that most of the apology videos like get me, or what goes to my mind when I watch like a Logan Paul apology video, is like, this guy isn't really sorry. He's only sorry that he actually got in trouble for it. He's not sorry about the whole situation. He's not sorry that he recorded the victim. He's not sorry about any of that stuff, because if he was sorry, he would have thought about that shit before he posted the video, but he didn't. Mr. Beast claims he has no money because he puts it all back into his next video, but I think that's bull in a lot of ways. I don't believe that either. I think the guy is a billionaire at this rate. He's a billionaire, if not close to a billionaire. Without question, he's probably a billionaire. Yeah, no, I don't think he puts all of it back into his videos. That makes no sense. Maybe for like some of the videos, like some of those videos I'm sure cost a lot of money, like the Squid Games recreation and stuff, I'm sure cost quite a bit. I'm sure the surgery, he even said, did not cost all that much to like do the whole eye surgery stuff. It was like something, amount of money per person, and he could easily afford that. I truly believe he has a lot more money than he claims. He probably says he does. He's got a lot underneath him. I mean, even Mr. Beast Burger, the Beast Chocolate stuff, all this stuff that he does now. Yeah, he's without a doubt, I mean, seriously, a rich motherfucker. He gets like 30 million views in like an hour. I don't know. Is it like 30 million? I wouldn't be surprised if it's like a million, but I don't know, in like an hour. But he makes a lot of money though. Like, Grant, he makes a lot of fucking money. I recently heard Markiplier is making his own horror movie. That's pretty dope. I know Chris Stuckman is making his own horror movie called Shelby Oaks. That's pretty exciting. I know Raka Raka Crew just got done making a movie, and a lot of good buzz is behind it. Did you know that Chris from Mr. Beast is transitioning? Yes, I heard about that. Yeah, Chris from Mr. Beast is trans now. And a lot of people are giving him a lot of shit for that. And mostly because, I guess, where I was reading some hate comments. Personally, I don't care. Whatever he wants to do with his life, that's his decision. I don't care. He does what he wants to do with his life. That's not my place to be, because you wouldn't want that. You wouldn't want someone doing that to you. You wouldn't want someone to tell you how to live your life. So why should people be telling him how to live his life? And I guess where most of the hatred is coming from isn't because he's doing it, but he's also like abandoning his wife to do it, and people are thinking he's abandoning his kid or like damaging his kid. There's a lot of people just going after him. It's crazy, some of the comments you read, but yeah. And I'm not the person to like ask these questions to. I don't have a good input on these kind of things. I normally just talk about, the paranormal stuff. I normally just say this: at the end of the day, it's your life. You live it how you want. It's not for me to decide what people should do with their lives. I have my own life to live. I have my own dreams to accomplish. If this is what you want to do with your life, then by all means, you do that with your life. Yeah, people see it as controversy. It's a drama starter for sure. Austin, how are you doing, man? Thank you so much for making it in. Yeah, people are saying it's bad for the kid, which is complete bullshit. Yeah, it makes no sense. It really, people are really, they go after the smallest of things. You're not safe on the internet, really. In all reality, you are. Even me, man. I'm not free from any. I get shit sometimes. I do get shit sometimes, and it's understandable. It's not like I can't understand that not everybody's gonna like me, and I've of course I've come to accept that too. Because people see it as controversial, yeah. Ow! I just hit my knee. But yeah, the whole Chris thing, it in my opinion, it is his decision. I don't think it's my place to even think of telling anybody what to do with their lives. Yeah. Exactly. Peachy's right on the money. It's their business. It's not our business. It's their business. Whatever they choose to do with their lives is up to them. I don't see the need to go after them or try to give my input on it at that much. If you just want my opinion on anything that could be related to something like that, you live your life the way you want. If that's what you want to do, you do it. Right? Don't come to me and start telling me how to live my life, right? That's how I want people not to do it. I don't want you to come up to me and tell me how to live my life. Good, I was able to download Sam and Colby's new video and watch it put on private. Nice. You got it before they could take it down. Damn. Nice. Yeah, I don't really care either. Yeah, I really don't care. The only reason why it's being talked about is because it's Mr. Beast's right-hand man kind of guy. You know what I mean? Mr. Beast did say something kind of interesting, though. He pretty much, I'm not sure if this is true, and maybe Peachy, if it was true, you can tell me if it is or not. But apparently Mr. Beast said that he wants to defend Chris, and he wants to say something, but he's too afraid to get canceled. Was that true? Did Mr. Beast say that? I don't know if it's true or not, and I'm not going to go on assumptions. So if it was true, that's pretty interesting. I don't think Mr. Beast would be canceled. In all honesty, a lot of really big content creators automatically start thinking that they're going to get canceled if they have a different opinion or anything, or they say something that could be controversial. But yeah, he said something along those lines, and I didn't know if it was true or not. Trust me, it's going to be awesome. It's a step from the other one. Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's a good thing to hear. Just so let people live their way. That's right. What video did Sam and Colby take down? They pretty much accidentally uploaded a video too early, like 2 days early. And people actually got a chance to download it and watch it before it could be officially published on Sunday, which is normally when they publish their videos. He did not say that. He said he will always defend Chris. People are saying Carl is the reason he's Yeah, I heard something about that too. I heard something about that too. People were blaming Carl for why Chris is now trans. And I don't even know the backstory behind that, which, I mean, I personally, again, I don't care. If that is what Chris chose to do, then that's what he chose to do. It's not my life to live. It's not my life to judge. So I'm not going to be the person to tell him what to do. He's his own person. He's his own adult. Yeah, I heard Mr. Beast is being supportive for Chris. And that's a good... And you know what? Good for him, because, at least he has his friends back. I mean, that's... If that... You would really find out... I mean, let's be honest. If Mr. Beast decided to turn his back on Chris, that would go to show how easy it is to, like, drop friends if it means he would, like, be... If he felt threatened or his business felt threatened, he would drop his friends in an instant. It goes to show that he is not afraid to back his friends. So that is a good thing for Mr. Beast and himself. So yeah, that's cool. I'm glad to hear that, because I was hearing a lot of people saying he was afraid to get canceled and stuff. And it's like crazy. People will twist words for what... Yeah, they'll twist anything. Yeah, you're right. Good on Mr. Beast, though. I'm glad to hear that. It's because Carl wears nail polish and automatically to certain people he's a bad influence. Oh my god. Yeah. I mean, I don't wear nail polish myself, but that's a very odd thing to... Oh, he must wear nail polish, so automatically that must be why Chris has turned trans. It's... No, I'm sure that there's more of a personal reason why he did it. I don't think it was because of nail polish on another guy. I highly doubt that. If anything, maybe Carl have Chris the encouragement to finish transitioning, but you can't make anyone the way that they are. Wow, guys, wearing nail polish? Yeah, oh my god, nail polish? Oh, whoa, oh my god, I'm surprised more people aren't trans because of that. Holy shit. What kind of voodoo magic is this? Wearing nail polish turns people trans? What? That's crazy. That is crazy. That's the real reason why. Oh my gosh. People need to grow up. It's insane. People love blaming Carl, though. He's been dealing with this for years. That's unfortunate. Not really into Pokemon, but came to the stream to show support. Hey, the Horror Universe. Hey, thank you so much for making it to the live stream, man. At least you made it. Right now, we're done with the Pokemon stuff. I took my official Bulbasaur hat off. Love Pokemon, of course. And by the way, let's go ahead and end that poll really quick. That's been going on for a while now. Bulbasaur. I mean, Charmander won. Bulbasaur got last? What the... No, I'm kidding. That's dumb, though, man. That's so dumb. There's no reason why Carl should have been blamed for that. No reason whatsoever. Because he's in the same group as Mr. Beast. Just like Chris. Automatically. Carl is a good egg. He's such a sweetheart. I don't think he's a bad guy. He's not a bad guy at all. There's no reason. Also, it's 6 a.m., so mad respect here. Ah, yeah. Hell yeah. Carl is such a nice guy. Yeah, he's not a bad guy at all. He's not a bad guy at all. That's bullshit that he's getting blamed for it. It is exactly 12 a.m. Yep, it's 1 a.m. for me right now. And it's starting to rain. It's starting to downpour outside. I love the rain. Makes me want to go stand underneath it. It's 6 a.m. here too. Nice, nice. Then again, who needs sleep? Am I right? Nah, not me. Not me. Don't need no sleep. Ashley, thank you so much for hopping on in. Glad to see that you made it. More people are hopping on in. It makes me so fucking happy. Ashley, did you see what happened earlier? Someone fucking donated $200 to me. That was a good night, and I didn't even show, like, my elbow. I didn't even show my shoulder, and someone donated $200. That was so sweet. That was so generous. I'm still shocked about that. Thank you so much again, man. You're a fucking legend. The people who are blaming Carl just don't understand basic biology. Right. Has any horror film given you nightmares? Oh, goodness gracious. I could only give you 100 names. Dawn of the Dead has. The original, Dawn of the Dead. I've gotten nightmares from Pet Sematary. The original, of course, not the remake. The remake, not really nightmare-worthy. I've gotten nightmares from It before. I've had one nightmare. Yeah, that's a nightmare. I had one, obviously, it's one of the weirder ones. Friday the 13th, the original, gave me a nightmare once. You know that scene when Pamela is, like, stalking the people at nighttime and it's raining outside and she's, like, using Jason's voice and saying, "Help me," off in the distance? That shit scared me and it gave me a nightmare. I thought I was put in the shoes of that counselor and I was running out in the middle of these woods trying to find someone and yelling, "Help me." It was pretty intense. My sleep pattern is so weird. Like they say 8 hours, but I can only sleep for like 2 in a day. I think them facts are wrong. They might be. They might be. I can sleep quite a while, honestly. The Conjuring was another one that did that for me. Yeah, that's a good call. It's 1 in the morning, Jordan. Like, girl, how? I'm a nighttime person. Let me tell you that right now. And by the way, thank you for joining, Dragon. I appreciate it. I've been in the mood to rewatch Friday the 13th. Same here. I have it on VHS, which is a whole different experience. If you've never watched Friday the 13th on VHS, treat yourself. It's a pretty different experience. The Halloween theme originally gave me a nightmare when I was a kid. I have a funny story about that. I have a funny ass story about that, actually. I was watching when I first saw the original Halloween. I was probably about 12 years old, and we just moved to Ohio. And I was actually at my grandma's house, and we bought it right before moving from Washington State, so I had it on DVD the entire car ride home. And I waited like 7 days till we got to Ohio to finally watch it. And I remember I had a portable DVD player, and I put Halloween on the portable DVD player, so it was like a little TV screen, and I was under the covers watching it. And when the music kicked on, I got so scared I turned it off. Pretty crazy. John Carpenter's music alone scared the shit out of me as a kid. Some people can run off for an hour of sleep, just about two your body. I've been scrolling through my old art thinking, damn, I was free back then. I watched the original Halloween. It's so good. It's a really great movie. And by the way, if you're hopping on into the live stream, guys, and have not slain that like button, do me an honest pleasure and just slay that like button. I'm sure we can get it up to at least 20 likes. The Halloween theme still it's amazing. I would even say it's better than the newer versions of the song. I'm not even joking. I listened to the original Halloween theme, and I know it's John Carpenter doing the still the theme in the newer movies, but the original theme still gets like it's still unsettling. Got to go to sleep. All right, Tom. Have a good night, man. Thank you so much for hopping on. I hope you sleep well, dude. People are hating on Jamie Lee Curtis for being in the trilogy because they hate that she's kind of old now. I don't know if it's because she's. I don't know if it's because I think it's because there's a lot of controversy with Jamie Lee Curtis because they think she had a bigger say in what the movie should be about than even David Gordon Green. David Gordon Green. Let me take a drink of water. I'm out of water. I'm out of water. If I was going to give you my honest opinion, I was going to give you my honest opinion. There was a controversial subject. The whole Jamie Lee Curtis and David Gordon Green thing. People thought David Gordon Green had a good vision with the first Halloween 2018, and I still think it's the best of the trilogy by far. But the more the movies continued, there was more of a symbolic message behind the movies that I don't think was as necessary and didn't need to be said as often. And a lot of people started thinking that Jamie Lee Curtis had a bigger say in that aspect of the movies than David Gordon Green. They really tried too heavily on the whole subject of the deeper meaning behind Michael Myers and Laurie Strode. And I think it really started to affect the movies in a sense too much. People started getting tired of hearing the whole evil, he's evil incarnate and everything like that. He is a force to be reckoned with. He's a force of nature. They really, really dug deep into that subject, and I don't think it was necessary. And people said that it was Jamie Lee Curtis probably pushing for that more so than anything else. Antonis just donated $4.99. Thank you so much, Antonis. Have you seen a horror movie called Serbian? I have not. I know what it's about though. My friend Lane told me about that movie years back. I know what it's about. Watched it for the first time the other night, and it was very disturbing. It's from what I heard the movie does. It's you have to have a stomach to watch it. I'll just say that you have to have a stomach and you have to have a strong mind to watch it. It's a very disturbing movie, especially after my friend told me the synopsis. Haven't honestly, Halloween Kills was my favorite of the trilogy. Fight me. I actually like Halloween Kills. I know a lot of people don't. I actually really do like Halloween Kills. Halloween Ends is the best of the trilogy. Respect. I respect that. I love Halloween Kills too. I've heard people call Jamie Lee Curtis, Jamie Old Hag Curtis. Oh my goodness. I call the trilogy Try Hard trilogy because he tried too hard to make it something it's not. And I think that's the key. I think you nailed it, PG. I think if he tried less, the more effective the movie would have been. Because that first John Carpenter movie was, I love talking about John Carpenter's Halloween while wearing orange. But if you look back on the original Halloween, it's a very simple movie, but with a very mysterious kind of character running around. And it kind of gave it an atmosphere, right? You don't know much about Michael Myers, but he's only being talked about by the psychiatrist. So you can only assume he's just above beyond a human, right? So you're like, oh, what the fuck is this thing if this doctor's freaking out about him? That's all you had. And I think the less you know, the more effective it is. And I've said that so often. There's a reason why It Chapter 2 is not as loved as It Chapter 1. Because It Chapter 1 was only about a clown. You didn't know anything about the creature beyond the clown. But It Chapter 2 delved too far into the backstory to where it started taking away that freaky atmosphere factor of what the clown really was. So the fact that you were told, oh, he's just a spider. He's just a spider, this thing that can turn into whatever you're afraid of. He's just a spider. Oh, well, that killed a lot of the mood, right? I mean, that's kind of what I felt when after watching It Chapter 2, both of the versions. And I feel like it kind of works for Halloween in the same way. You just start telling too much, and it starts kind of absorbing that fear factor, that mysterious vibe that you really fell in love with the first movie, in my opinion. Mike, hey, how you doing, man? Thanks so much for hopping back in. Unpopular opinion. Halloween Resurrection. It was such a great idea, but didn't deliver. It was a good idea. I stand by that. It was a good idea. It just didn't deliver on any of the things. Like in the ending was horrible too. Yeah, if you had a really good director behind it, I think it could have worked out well. But the fact that they didn't have a good director or really a good script, it just fell flat. I love Halloween Ends for going a different direction and not doing the same thing. I respect that. I respect that you think that way. And look, if it was the movie, if it was okay, look, here's the thing about the whole Halloween Ends situation. If they had given us a trailer showing more of the Corey character and Allison relationship, I think I would have liked the movie more. The only issue with the Halloween Ends movie is the fact that it promised one movie, and I'm sour because of it. And I liked Halloween Ends, but I'm sour because I was promised one movie and given a completely different movie. I felt like I was robbed of my money in a sense. And I didn't go to the theaters and watch it. I watched it on Peacock so you guys saw my reaction. But I felt like anybody who had seen the movie was robbed of their money. And it left a bad aftertaste in my mouth. It's a good movie. I will defend it being a good movie. I think it is a good movie, and I know a lot of people will disagree with that. I think it's a good movie, but it wasn't what we wanted. It wasn't what this trilogy was building up to be. I think because you already had two movies building up such a different story, that's not how you should have ended it. And I understand he had a vision for it, but at the same time, and it really pissed me off, his reaction to everybody giving him criticism for it was, he said, David Gordon Green said this, and I quote, he said this. He said, we had no intentions of making a Jamie Lee Curtis and Michael Myers movie. But yet that was all the marketing was showing us was a Michael Myers and Laurie Strode movie. It made no sense why it was not a Michael Myers and Laurie Strode movie. Because of the marketing. The marketing is really where the movie, the sourness for the movie comes out. I loved Ends, but I agree. Either the trailer thing, 100%. The trailer thing is really, where the controversy comes from, in my opinion. The trilogy as a whole is okay, not great. I think as a whole trilogy, it's one of the better trilogies of more recent years, I would say. It's one of the better ones, in my personal opinion it is. It's not, as bad as the Star Wars new trilogy, the new Star Wars trilogy. The new Star Wars trilogy was kind of along the same lines as the Halloween trilogy, but I would say they really had no idea where that franchise was going to go, and they really just started making up shit. And they just started giving us a lot of fan service instead of making really solid movies. They really kind of dropped the gun, like, you know, really fucked up on the Star Wars trilogy, the new one. But the Halloween one, it had a decent vision going. And I think Halloween Kills was building up for an awesome climactic showdown and a finale. But then we just got a completely different movie. It almost felt like a reboot of the reboot of the reboot, right? It just, like, what did I just watch? I've been saving pretty well. I'm proud of myself. Hell yeah, Dragon. Hell yeah. Yes, we have 2 Friday the 13th days this year. Oh, that's awesome. Next Friday the 13th, and not the movie, is October 13th. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for Halloween in October. Honestly, I was disappointed by the final fight. It's not as good as the 2018's final fight. Yeah, that's the whole thing, too. It's like you built up this final fight, and it wasn't even as good as the first time they fought. Hell, I would argue that the original Halloween had a better and more suspenseful fight than the last finale for Halloween Ends. Yeah, it disappointed me, man. It disappointed me. And the ending, I'm gonna say it right now, pissed me off for Halloween Ends. When they just threw him into a meat grinder or like one of those giant grinders and that was it. Like, it's a pretty sufficient way. It was ballsy, and I respect it for that, but it wasn't the way I think he should have gone out. And when she looked at him and said, "You're just a man who's, like, breathing his last breath, or just a man who's gonna die," I was like, wow, so we just pretty much threw the entire supernatural edge out the window then. He's not even supernatural anymore. He's just a guy, supposedly to Laurie Strode. Almost like she was the one who was making him out to be this supernatural being, but in reality, he was just a guy. It really irked me the wrong way. It was like, that's not what I was hoping for. Yeah. I think the final fight was perfect. I mean, how long can Laurie fight him and go now when she knows nothing really hurts him? He seemed like he was getting hurt a lot, though. Like, she kicked his leg out from underneath him. He grabbed a hold of the desk. She fucking nailed him down with knives. All right, Peachy, have a good night. Thank you so much for joining. In my opinion, the Halloween franchise should end at this point. I think it needs to be put to bed for a while, at least. It's not gonna end. That's the issue. It's not gonna end, and that's just a reality. The movie's too profitable. Even David Gordon Green said that it's too profitable to be put to bed forever. So there's gonna be another Halloween movie. I just think we don't need any more requels. Or if you know what, I would be interested to see a continuation after Halloween Ends. Yeah, I would be. I would be. If they could come up with some way to bring Michael Myers back, or maybe even Corey to make him the next Myers, I'd be okay with that. I'd be like, okay, let's go ahead and see what happens. Or they can go down the anthology route, which is what they were supposed to do in the beginning of the last, time they were going to do it with, like, Halloween 3 Seasons of the Witch, and actually start making an anthology series out of the Halloween franchise, which it's open right now. The last Halloween movie was like, okay, let's put Michael Myers to bed. I think his character is finally done. Let's just go ahead, end the character, and be done with it. Now you have the option to where you could probably do more than just Michael Myers stuff. You could probably go the extra mile and do a lot more. Like a Halloween spinoff? Kind of. That's what it felt like, actually. This is what that movie felt like, a Halloween spinoff. And if it was a Halloween spinoff, it might have been actually better received, honestly. I'd love a sequel to Halloween 4 with the older Daniel Harris. Just forget Halloween 5 exists. I didn't hate Halloween 5 like a lot of people, but I get what you're saying. Yeah, it's not great. I wonder if there's an Earth Day horror movie. I'm sure there is somewhere out there, yeah. The Happening, you could probably consider an Earth Day movie. Like Halloween spinoff, I fucking hope that doesn't happen. If they make up some way that Michael is still alive, that would ruin it for me. Yeah, I think they need to go ahead and just end the character. I really do. I think it's time that character, he's done. You grinded his body up into like mulch. There's no reason why this guy should come back at this point. So end his character, do something with Corey, and make Corey the next Myers character, or just go down an anthology route, which I actually think would be a better option. Halloween 4 is my favorite Halloween movie. Respectable because that's one of my personal favorites too. I love Halloween 4. I love the first one. I would go Halloween 2018, Halloween 4, and probably Halloween Kills, maybe. I gotta think about that. I love Halloween 4, Taylor. Yeah, it's a great one. $205 in donations today. Thank you guys so much for the donations. It means a lot. It makes up for a lot of the ad revenue I don't make, and you're sweethearts, guys. You're fucking awesome. I appreciate every single one of you. By far. Antonis. My top 3 is the whole trilogy. I know it's unpopular. No, dude, go for it. Like, there's really no hate in this community. If you love the Halloween trilogy, the new Halloween trilogy, the more power to you. You stand by that. You stick to your guns. If you love them, then by all means, man, preach it. I like the new trilogy. I like it a lot. I really do. If I had to grade the whole trilogy as a whole, I'd give it like an 8.5 out of 10. I like this trilogy a lot. Actually, I'd go as far as saying I love the trilogy. But there are a lot of things that really disappointed me about the new trilogy. And actually, it's not even a trilogy. It's actually, you have to consider the first movie because it's a direct sequel to the first movie. So it's actually 4 movies in that series. So as the whole series goes, yeah, I'd probably give about an 8.5 out of 10. The whole little franchise right there. Whole little storyline, the arc. Feel free to like it or dislike. Every opinion is accepted. Absolutely. Halloween is on a Tuesday this year. Would you go out on the Friday and just let Halloween be just another day? I don't know. That's a good question. I'd give the trilogy a 5 out of 10. Respectable opinion. Respectable. I get it. There's a lot of things that they did there that were ballsy and in my opinion, really, like, dumb, in my opinion. But, yeah, if we get a new Friday the 13th movie, what would you like to see? If we get a new Friday the 13th movie, I would like to see a requel like the new Halloween 2018, but right after part 4 for Friday the 13th. I think you could continue it, even try to make it take place around the same time as that Friday the 13th, like in the 80s. I would love to see that. I really think there's a lot you could do with a Friday the 13th requel, especially right after part 4, where you had some of the best characters introduced, like the Jarvis family, and even the counselors were really likable. I wouldn't say that. For the Crystal Lake series that's coming out, yeah, more Pamela. But for, like, the next Friday the 13th movie, I would definitely stick with Jason. A Scream movie that takes place at an amusement park? I wouldn't be surprised if that actually happened someday. What did people not like about Halloween Kills apart from Evil Dies Tonight? I know it was hated. A lot of people did not like Halloween Kills because they felt like the movie had no story to it. They felt like the movie had no purpose besides just killing and blood and gore. There was like nothing that really added anything new to what was already established in the first Halloween 2018. They just thought it was a bunch of just pointless killing and just killing to kill. So basically they didn't like it because it was a gore fest. There's a lot of people who just didn't like it. Like the first Halloween 2018 got a lot of good feedback because it actually continued the story in a story kind of telling way, in a really interesting way. Very H2O-esque, but I think even better than H2O in my personal opinion. And Halloween Kills was just nothing but gore fest. Kill after kill after kill. Brutal after brutal kill after brutal kill. And a lot of people just did not buy it. Jordan, since your birthday's on Friday, can you do a late live stream like you did tonight? Possibly. I'm waiting for more birthday packages and stuff to get here too. I'm like, because, you know, we're getting really close to that time now. It's almost May, and then it's going to be around the corner. So if you guys are sending me anything, send it now. Get it here as soon as possible to unbox on the live stream. I was going to say, what's a Friday the 13th movie without Jason? Well, I mean, technically, like, for the most part, Jason's not even in the first Friday the 13th. He's only mentioned and shown in a couple glimpses, but he's not really mentioned at all, so, or in the movie as much. Now I have to think of a birthday gift. If you want to, you don't have to send anything. It's just if you guys are going to send something, send it soon because it's going to get here, and I don't, I want it to be here on time and not late. I'd rather open it all on one live stream. My birthday is July 2nd, and the live stream will be at 1 p.m. in the afternoon, Eastern Time. on that day. I thought your birthday was July 2nd. That's a Sunday. It might be a Sunday. Yeah. Yeah, it might be a Sunday. I don't know. I don't know that far out, but I just know it's going to be on July 2nd. Scream 6 comes out on digital on Monday, I think. That's pretty cool. Wow. A lot faster and sooner than I thought. What am I doing for Independence Day? I'm not too sure what I'm doing for Independence Day, to be honest with you. I don't know. I might have another super chat donation again. Might be another super chat again, and anything good. I can't find anything good. And that's fine. If you guys don't find anything good, I always say, like, go to, like, yard sales or something. If you come across the yard sale and you find something that looks spooky or something, like a creepy clown or something like that, send it my way. Anything works. I mean, whatever you guys want to send. It could be a letter. It could be anything you want. Just, yeah, if you want to send something, go for it. P.O. Box information is down in the description below. You have about 2 months to send something if you want. Everybody wants What Was Halloween Kill to be all and ends, so they got just killings and ends. They would probably complain too. There's no satisfying the fans. Well, you can't satisfy everybody. That's the key. Like, even you could be the most popular YouTuber of all time. Even Mr. Beast has his haters. I mean, you just can't win them all. You really can't. Maybe I'll go thrifting or something. That's an option if you want to. If you come across like a horror VHS or something like that and you guys want to send it my way, by all means, send it my way. I will unbox it on live camera and you will get my honest reactions. So send me whatever you want. Despite having 4 days of it's been really hard. What movie reactions have you got planned in the near future? I have a lot of movie reactions already filmed. I just haven't edited them or had paid an editor to edit. So again, your donation will help because I might be able to like hire an editor next month to get him like to edit videos again. I had to tell him to take a break because I can't afford him to do it, but thank you so much, man. I just saw a message. Okay, but yeah, no, what was I just talking about again? Sorry, what was I just talking about again? Oh my gosh, I just got distracted. Sorry about that. Oh, future reactions. Yeah, I got a lot of reactions already filmed, like Zombie, whatever his name is, Lucio Fulci, Zombie. I have filmed it already. It's on Patreon. Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer is filmed and put on Patreon right now. I've not done Terrifier 2 yet. I still got to do Jeepers Creepers Reborn and several of others. I got a lot of movies to react to, guys. Like, there's a lot I got to react to. The only reason why I haven't done it yet is because I'm waiting for my certain setup to be set up. Hey, Kayleen, thank you so much for hopping on in. Glad to see that you made it. How are you doing tonight? I have not seen Evil Dead Rise. I really want to, though. Jeepers Creepers Born was hated. Shit, not seen it, though. I have not seen it myself. I'm going to see it before I take everybody's judgment into consideration. I know a lot of people hated on it. Yeah. Wow, love your full falsetto there. Oh wait, my what are you talking about? My hoodie? I couldn't say save these baby birds. I had like 2 meltdowns and I've been I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's never easy. I almost hit a possum the other day and I thankfully I missed him, so like it survived. But yeah, I was like if I had hit that dude, I probably would have fucking probably wouldn't have gone live today, honestly. I don't hate Jeepers Creepers 4 like most people did. Yeah, I've heard some mixed things. I heard people saying it's better than Part 3. I've heard people saying it's worse than Part 3. I'm hoping not. Uh, I recently subscribed to Cinnamon's channel. Her novel reading seems pretty chill. Yeah, she was very happy to see that a lot of you guys checked out her YouTube channel. And she was, of course, thanking me and stuff because I gave her a shout out and stuff, and that was very sweet of her. And she's a really nice person. She wants to start continuing to do more YouTube stuff, and I really, really, really hopes that you guys check her out more because I think she's really good at doing the readings and stuff. I yeeted a dead possum into the woods to move it out of the road. I mean, well, that's better than leaving it there to where people are just going to smush it all the more. So that's respectable. Doing okay. Long day at work today. Yeah, there's a lot of people who will just leave dead animals in the road where people will just keep running them over and stuff, and it's horrible. Doing okay. Long day at work today. I feel that it's been a long day for me too. It did actually get better though. We did a Pokemon card unboxing, which if you guys want to go watch that, please go back in the video in the beginning because I actually was having fun unboxing stuff in front of you guys, and then of course Nick and Thor blew me up with $200 and blew my mind. That donation, that generosity, it was crazy. It's been a good live stream. This is really the highlight of the day. And then actually before that at Walmart, a Walmart employee complimented my hat, and I was like, damn, thank you so much. She noticed I was wearing a Pokemon hat. I don't even know what Jeepers Creepers is, but the trailer, it looked quite like It 2017 to me. It's not far off, actually, from It. I've sent stuff in the mail before, just not on my own. Right. I know. I'm so glad you mentioned that, Mike. Oh my gosh, I completely forgot I was going to do a YouTube short about it. Rest in peace, Carol Locatell. Yeah, she played Ethel on Friday the 13th, Part 5. She passed away the other day due to cancer. I completely forgot. It slipped my mind. Yeah, that shocked me and made me sad automatically. Such a bummer. Ethel's making her stew in heaven now. That's right. You're right. You're right. She's making her stew in heaven. May she rest in peace. Though that was heartbreaking to find out. I actually found it for the guy who played her son in the movie. Actually, he's a hunting breed. What did I expect? What did you say? I tied my dog's leash next to my bike during my morning commute, and always saw Jesus when he got distracted by a rabbit. I yelled, no, 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 stop it, no." Yeah, it's on the 26th of this month where I'm going to the haunted castle alone. Sweet. Ethel is making her stew in heaven now. By the way, thank you so much for joining, Reams. Glad you can make it, man. Making your dinner, Junior. Ethel was the mother of the crazy guy on the motorcycle. Yep, that's exactly who it was. Yep. Ethel was one of the best things about Part 5. She was hilarious and so over the top. Absolutely. She really went for that role. You gotta respect it. Would you shut the fuck up? Yeah. You tell him, Ma. Yeah, she was one of the best parts of that movie. She was hilarious. It is good, isn't it? Oh, really good soup, Ma. Really good soup. I caught those two screwing around on my property. Should I watch Jason Goes to New York or Jason Takes Manhattan? That's up to you, man. I personally don't care for the movie, but I think everybody should watch a movie themselves to determine whether they're gonna like it or not. Don't go by what other people say. So I would say check it out. Hopefully you like it. I've heard some people in my community who actually liked Jason Takes Manhattan. So more power to you. Thank you so much, Reams, for the $10, man. $215 tonight made off of not ad revenue, donations, dude. Thank you guys so much, Nick and Thor. Antonis, thank you so much. Reams, thank you so much. You guys are fucking badasses. I appreciate it. That makes up for a lot of the ad revenue that I'm not going to be getting off of most of the paranormal investigation reactions I do, so I appreciate you guys so much. The continued support is so meaningful. She was a ball of fire. Yeah, she was. I didn't even finish that one, Jason. I like the Takes Manhattan movie well enough. You know what? It's a fine time at the end of the day. I find it to be a little boring, but yeah. All right, guys, we have just hit 2 hours and 5 minutes on this live stream. I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to be live, so I'll talk for at least another 10, 15 minutes, and then we're going to go ahead and end it. Jason Dominguez, how are you doing today? Thank you so much for making it to the live stream, man. How are you tonight? Hell yeah. Actually, I like every one of the Friday the 13th movies. I like most of them. I was happy to see the escalator scene that was filmed here. Ooh, nice. Jason 2.0 is here. Jason 2.0 is here. Oh, yeah, Jason, yep, Dominguez, yep. Doing fine, buddy. Just got off work. Had overtime. Makes sense, man. Makes sense. Yeah, I'm kind of doing a little bit of overtime right now. I'm staying over. I mean, I'm doing a 2-hour live stream tonight, so I guess I'm staying a little bit overtime. Normally, I do like an hour and 30 minutes tops, but 2 hours. Thank you guys again. Yes, thank you so much. I mean, it made my night. You guys are seriously too generous to me. I am not worthy of such generosity. I really am not. The Amityville house and the same score on Patreon poll. Did it? That's interesting. Yeah, I'm asking the patrons now what you guys think of these haunted locations and stuff, and if you think they're personally haunted. I might start doing more stuff like that. New live stream nickname at Jason Dominguez. Which one would you rather go to? Out of those two, I would rather go to the Sally house, probably. Have you seen the Slumber Party Massacre? Yeah, I have a movie reaction for it up on my channel. There's the first movie. Which one would you rather go to? You are worthy of all the generosity. Oh, thank you so much, Kayleen. You're a sweetheart. Thank you so much. Thank you guys again for the donations. I'm serious. Like, that means so much to me. I literally don't even know what to say. I don't. I wish they had ended Friday the 13th Part 6 the way it was originally proposed by director Tom McLaughlin, with Jason's father Elias visiting his son's grave. That would have been so awesome. That would have been something. I think that would have been something, actually. I'm not gonna lie. I would have been interested to see that too. I don't know what the kill meter is. The kill meter. Oh, thank you so much, Cheyenne. Thank you so much. $25. Wow, guys. On the live stream today, we've made $235 in super chat money. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I really don't feel worthy, but thank you so much. I'm clapping for you. Really, I appreciate it. It makes up for a lot of the stuff I don't get. So I appreciate it, guys. You guys are just too fucking nice. You guys are too much. I love the Alice Cooper song at the end of part 6. Wow, thank you so much, Reams. Fucking hell, dude. Oh, that is so fucking generous. Wow. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. Wow. I don't even know what to say. I thought church was on the floor right there. Fucking hell. I don't even know what to say, guys. Thank you so much. I'm getting teary-eyed a little bit. Have you seen a horror movie called Invincible, French movie? I have not seen that. Orange as your hoodie. Yeah, it says orange is my hoodie. Thank you guys so much. Wow. My choice was a spirit box on your poll. That would be a good one to get. Yeah, that'd be a good first one to get. Is it a good idea to give you some extra? It's all, of course, it's all up to you guys whether you decide to donate to my channel or not. It's all appreciated. It's all going to, you know, my life and to the channel. So like, it's really appreciated when you guys go far. And thank you so much. You can give me some money too. God, I'm almost broke. I seriously, I nearly typed 250. Oh my god, yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah, don't do that. I was already shocked when Nick and Thor donated 200. That's a lot of money, and you guys need to think about yourselves too. So like, please don't donate more than, like, even $1 is fucking generous. Don't donate more than you really have to, because like that shit, you guys got to think about yourselves first. I really mean that. I always wanted to tour the Amityville house, although I've heard claims the little red room was filled and it no longer exists. Non-related, but Netflix sucks for allowing password sharing. Yeah. For not allowing it, yeah. $250 is my monthly rent. Right. Yeah, that's no surprise. Monthly rent is getting extremely crazy anymore. 250 is a tad too much for me. Also, I'm unemployed at the moment. I can't see numbers on my screen that well today. No, it's okay. I'm glad you're not going to do that, because I really, guys, you need to think about yourselves first before you start donating to me. It's extremely generous. I'm always thankful for it, but it's never required, and you get what I'm saying. It's never required, so I appreciate it. It's very generous of you, but again, think about yourselves first. I'm just glad I caught it, or else you would be both crying for different reasons. Yeah, we'd both be crying for different reasons. Yeah, you would have been broke, and I would have been gaining money. But no, no, no. It was already crazy enough that one person already did it today. I think, isn't 500 the limit? I'm pretty fucking positive it is. Wow. I would say you scammed me, Yellow Chicken. I mean, at that rate, if you're going broke, I don't blame you. I wonder how many 1 hour messages I could get with. I wonder how many 1 hour massages I get with $250. Right, right. Wow. Thank you guys for donating, though. Thank you guys for donating. That means a lot. $820 for rent. Holy shit. All right, guys, I think this is a good stopping point for the live stream before anybody donates any more money. And we've been on for 2 hours and 15 minutes, so this is a good stopping point. Guys, I really appreciate you watching so much. If you guys like Pokemon card unboxings and stuff, continue to hit that like button. If you're new around here, subscribe, obviously. And I really appreciate it, guys. I really do. This was a good live stream, and I'm really pleasantly happy that you guys were here. So thank you so much. It made my night. All right, guys, please take care and have a good afternoon and a good morning, too. All right.